Don't fall for the lie that if you're a doer of God's word or start obeying his commandments, that you are now being legalistic or like living like the Pharisees. There is a difference between I'm doing something or doing God's word to earn his love and earn our way to heaven, then because I love and appreciate what he has done for me, which is dying on the cross, forgiving me for my being the wretched human being that I am, I love you enough to actually just do what you say. I have found that people who say that are usually trying to get out of actually doing what God says. Just something to keep in mind. What does light have to do with darkness? And what does the godly have to do with the ungodly? These are questions that should be asked every single day, because every single day we are faced with choices whether or not we're going to do what he says or not do what he says. Being a doer of God's word, a follower of Christ, is more than just saying some prayer that somebody told you to repeat. It is reading his word and actually putting to practice what he says. And then whatever we learn and are doing here, we are to share with others, which is what I'm doing with this channel. In 2 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 14, do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers. For what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness? God has been very clear who his children should be representing, and you can't represent his holiness by being around and living unholy. If you read in Luke chapter 14, verse 26, if anyone comes to me and does not hate his own father, mother, wife, children, brother, sisters, yes, even his own life, he cannot be my disciple. There's no way we can follow him by putting our family or friends above him. It's sort of like making them an idol. Christ comes before them. Does that mean you don't talk to them at all? No. But you really have no reason to be actually hanging out all the time, unless you're hanging out to witness and show them Christ and tell them about Christ. Again, being a follower of Christ involves great sacrifice. And sometimes those sacrifices involve our families, sometimes our friends. I want to encourage not only myself, but you too. Let's all be doers of God's word. Mrs. Up is here, and being a doer of God's word is what's up. Doer of the word of the Lord. Doer of the word of the Lord. Doer of the word of the Lord.